What's up, Legends crew? I'm still sick, incredibly sick. I did not plan on making a video today, but this whole totally not Mark situation is pretty bad, and I just wanted to talk about it for a little bit. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of the raid gameplay, as you can see in the title here. But mainly, the main focus of this is to talk about the situation. The raid is really more for just to have something going on in the background, so it won't be just boring looking at my background and things like that. So this video is gonna be, excuse me, kind of like the opposite of the last video that I posted. I'm gonna start off talking about the game a little, touching on it, and then I'm going to thoroughly thrash Broly as I talk about Mark's situation over here. So let's get the game stuff out of the way real quick. You want to go in here with any of the battle bonus characters, which of course is going to be the Goku and Vegeta. For anybody who didn't pull them, don't worry. Just use the best sagas from the movies character that you do have, okay? Don't go crazy. Don't go spending your, excuse me, your crystals for no reason, because there's no guarantee that you're going to pull them. So remember, folks, at the end of the day, nothing in this game is guaranteed. As good as those banners are, it's still gambling. So just be careful, okay? I still highly suggest saving your chrono crystals. Wait until the new banner comes out. That way, if it's something good, you have crystals that you can use on that. And if there's nothing good, then go ahead, go into those banners and aim for the blue boys. But yeah, for now, just save it. For now, if you don't have them, just movies team. For those of you that don't know, because you might be some newbies coming into the channel or into the game completely, you could filter it out, right? You go in there and you click here and filter, and then you can change what you want, right? You could do sagas from the movies, look for that. Excuse me. Sagas for the movies team. Oh man, oh that's right, that's gonna be, let me turn this off. You want to turn that off, because if you click sagas for movies and powerful opponents, it's only gonna kind of give you that specific setup. So you kind of want to go, actually no, I think it'll give you both. You'll go here in episodes, you click it, and you go down, and sagas from the movies, you click OK, you put whatever colors you want. Doesn't have to be purple. I'm picking purple because they're, you know, those are the boys. And then you can always auto select, and then you can just let the game give you the best options, right? So you have that available to you. I don't need to, because I'm good to go with what I got. Honestly, this unit makes it easy. I'm gonna be carrying everybody, so I'm just gonna, whoever comes in, even if it's little kids that don't know how to play, that's fine. I'll carry them through this. And or just people who are new to the game and don't get how the color system works and all that stuff, I'll carry them. Broly over here, he is a, what is that, a black unit. So the only units that beat the black is gonna be white. The only white unit is Shallot. So, you know, you can always come in with Shallot, but yeah, you're better off with a kind of modern movies character. So if you did already do a few rounds on the Goku and Vegeta banner, you should have a pretty good amount of options as far as movie characters go. Alright, so now we're gonna get into it. So I'm not gonna really be focusing on the battles. I'm gonna talk about Mark. So just to do a quick recap, Totally Not Mark this past week got hit with 150 claims to his videos, which is about 3 years of work, all gone overnight, near Christmas. Even if you don't celebrate Christmas, right now is a festive time of year. Legends, we're in the middle of a festival in this game, in Dragon Ball Legends, and it's a time for celebration. And right now, this poor man, who is not only in charge of his own career, who he's worked very hard for, he's also in charge of other people, because he runs a company. It's not just a YouTuber. YouTubers can range from me, that is literally a baby in this space, who's just starting and has nobody to really hire or any money to, like, you know, do merch and all these sweepstakes, to people mid-tier, kind of like Mark. From all I've seen, he's around that mid-tier area, which is still very successful and very impressive. Give it 3 seconds. After this, 1, 2, oh, there you go. So you can go ahead and do something. That's a little tip for the game. You always want to give them like 3 seconds in between their next move before you hit that rising rush, just in case they're in the middle of something that powers them up, right? And then you try to click either, if you did it together and you have a green available, you should hit that green. If not, always go for the blast. Blast usually is what people pick for these rising rushes. So sorry guys, again, I'm not okay at all. But yeah, so Mark, around like a mid-level YouTuber who, you know, has limited funds and things like that. And then you got higher level YouTubers like PewDiePie and stuff that just can hire lawyers and all these things and get things done. Mark being in the middle where he's able to support himself because of all the success he's had on his channel, and, you know, start up a little company and take care of his employees and take care of people. As somebody who is also a provider, this is a nightmare, you know. Somebody who's also been there around Christmas time, when you got to scrounge up all the little stuff that you have, whatever you can, whatever you've saved up, to make sure that your little one is actually enjoying something, and that they don't know that something is wrong, right? Because that's the last thing you want. You don't want to put your kids or anybody that you protect, you don't want to put that fear in them. And Mark has people, maybe not kids, but like his employees, who depend on him. And Toei Animation is a huge company with so much money, with different copyright laws that apply to them than they do here. But the thing is, everything that Mark is doing is completely under fair use laws. And for those of you who didn't see his video, that is basically, you know, pulled at my heartstring here and actually got me to I'm sorry, it's lagging and I can't, wow, it's alright, good thing my partner came in. It actually pulled at my heartstrings, because even though I'm not feeling good, I'm feeling very angry, because this whole case is basically Mark using panels and maybe a little bit of music that is a fan cover, not even the actual song of the animes, and Toei, the studio, the animation studio, just says, nah, you're using our stuff, we're gonna take all this down unless you pay up, you know, or unless you get licensed. And they're not giving him a chance to actually get his stuff back. As of right now, Mark has gotten 15 videos back, which is a start, but everything else is taken down, and it doesn't look like that's gonna change, because it looks like somebody is going through his videos and we don't know what's going on that end. But the point is, he's trying to do right by Toei under fair use, under the laws and the copyright protection of YouTube. YouTube is also failing on this part, right? Because he's doing everything by the book, trying to do everything fair and square, and working real hard and keeping it honest and promoting Toei and their properties and giving views to YouTube and giving watch time and interaction. But the system is so broken for claiming videos, and Toei's so greedy that they're just completely taking advantage of this poor guy who's poured his heart and soul into something that he's passionate about. Like, imagine if Goresh's stuff gets taken down right now. That's another dude who puts in work and effort into these videos while still working a full-time job. Like, that's insane. Imagine his stuff gets taken down out of the blue, out of nowhere. Or any of the other big creators on here. I don't mean to just put out Goresh, but like D-Free, DB Zoom, like Rayuden, any of these guys who you can tell put actual effort because they genuinely enjoy this, and they sacrifice their time between their work so they can feed themselves and provide for themselves, and putting out content for us so that we can all enjoy, you know, and learn and share in our fandom and build communities and things like that. Imagine their stuff just gets taken down out of nowhere unfairly, right? It's different if Mark was out here putting up full movies or full episodes and just doing nothing and just, you know, getting money off of a movie, off of a show, off of just showing the manga panels. But he's not. He's just critiquing, and a lot of times he's not even using clips from the anime as much as other people who review and critique. For the most part, he's using manga panels and not even in full. He'll use it from one chapter, he'll jump another chapter. Like, he's not stealing, he's not pirating, he's critiquing, he's reviewing. And that's okay in most parts of the world. It's okay in the US where YouTube is based off of. Like, he should be covered. YouTube should be doing something to help him out. And they definitely need to fix the copyright claim system because it is a broken. It would take Mark well into his 70s to to fight off all the things that have been claimed already. Into his 70s because the system is broken. You can't fight multiple claims at the same time. It's got to be one by one, and it's like a 3-month process. That's insane, man. That's crazy. It's like a cop giving you a ticket for being parked at your house, and then you know it's gonna get cleared once you go to court, but it's gonna take you 3 months to go through the whole process. But you got to fight 150 of those tickets. It's just not right. It's not okay. It's not a one-to-one analogy, but it's just something to show you how unfair what's going on here is, you know. And it's not right. I'd be a-okay with Toei, you know, going ahead and attacking somebody who's straight up pirating their stuff, but he's not. If anything, he's promoting their stuff for free. If anything, they should be paying him for what he's doing, you know, giving him like you know how much advertising most movies spend most of their budgets on advertising and things like that. And we're out here on YouTube doing it for free for them and creating a bigger fan base for. Oh, great, yeah, Rise and Rush while I'm getting knocked back. Don't be that guy. When you see your partner getting blasted back like that, hit the CPU and then wait and hit the Rise and Rush together. Luckily these characters are broken, so I'm gonna Rise and Rush and finish it now. But you know, we wouldn't have had to go through 2 of these. We would have just gone 1. Whatever. Back to the actual topic. Sorry, guys. It's really hard to focus for me right now because my brain is a little wobbly from all the meds. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Basically, it's just not right what's going on right now. Mark is being bullied unfairly. He is doing the smart thing, the right thing, because I got hated, I got mad. I don't know if it was the fever or just my pure rage, but I legitimately got hot after watching this new video and seeing how he's being treated, because when I brought attention to it before, what I thought was going to happen is that we were all going to band together. Toei would have caught wind. They would have been like, ooh, this is bad publicity, let's go ahead, because he's kind of a big channel, let's go ahead and backtrack and let him slide because he's not doing anything wrong. But no, it's gotten more serious. It looks like they're not budging. They don't care because they're a company. Of course they don't care. They don't care about the little person. No company cares about you, by the way. No company whatsoever. Whatever company you're a fan of, it doesn't really matter. You can be a fan, nothing wrong against it, but don't ever think that they love you. Like, no company's ever done too much for their supporters. At the end of the day, it's all about making money, and that's fine. I'm not against making money. That's fine, but you gotta be loyal and reward those people who have been giving to you. Kind of like how I've been preaching about this game. You know, like, hey, there should be like this situation right now with the Blue Boys. How I just started off this video. How unfair is it that if you don't have these guys, you gotta hope that there's somebody out there like me, just carrying you through this, so you go ahead and get your medals, right? Because I legitimately, even off camera, whoever matches up with me, I take them in and I carry them. A lot of times I get paired up with a bunch of kids in here that have no equipment, only 1 slot, like nothing. They have nothing and they don't know how to play. So a lot of times they just get wiped and I'll finish the fight for them so they can get some rewards, right? So that goes to show you, you know, it's the companies don't care. They really don't care. Prove me wrong. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, he's been showing nothing but love to Toei with these reviews, with this free promotion, and now he had me on the verge of tears just because I can relate to it when he was talking about how his employees, you know, they depend on him. He swallowed his anger. He swallowed his anger. And he's doing the right thing. Ooh, nice cover. by going the diplomatic route, right? Because that should always be the way to go, the diplomatic route. We should never settle things by being disgusting, being nasty, being violent, or any of those things, right? Everything should always be cordial, civil. We should be able to understand one another and live together in peace, right? And not take advantage of people. Like what's going on right now with Toei is like completely going against all the values that they post up in their own shows and anime and the morals that they try to preach to us, right? Yet over here, Toei's being a total bully. Like whoever's in charge of doing the copyright thing is just being a total bully against Mark, who can't really defend himself. Who probably, I don't know his financial situation, but like he probably can't afford a lawyer to go up against and fight these things. And even if he could, in order to fight a claim over borders, multiple borders, because there's really three main ones: YouTube, which is in Cali, Toei, which is in Japan, and himself, who's in Ireland, I think. Yeah. That even if there's a lawyer that is willing to take that case, which is already an uphill battle, it ain't gonna be cheap. And nah, it's not right. It's not something like your livelihood shouldn't be on the line when you should be in the middle of celebrating life. You know what I'm saying? This time of year, almost the entire world is celebrating something, either a holiday, uh, a birthday, something. Most cultures around this time of the year are celebrating something. And right now, this man's trying to literally out here fighting for his life, fighting for his livelihood, fighting for his employees' livelihoods, and it's just not right. It's not okay what's being done to him. So I got so mad that I needed to vent, let all of y'all know. It's mainly to give this man support because it's rough, man. It's rough when basically your heroes are attacking you and you've done nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because these are the people that run the shows that he loves, that we love, that we play with over here. You know what I'm saying? So that sucks, and it's at like the worst time of year. I mean, it's never a good time for this stuff to happen, but especially right now when we're so all supposed to be so joyful. But yeah, just wanted to bring it to people's attention, spread it around, move the news around. Honestly, like, go show him some love on his YouTube channel. I will be linking the video down below in the description so you guys can see all the pure details because he puts it together way more elegantly. I am not at 100% able to use my vocabulary right now because my brain is working at like 0.9%, kind of like a pull rate in this game. But I just needed to get it out because it's important. We all need to talk about important things, not just the fun things, because the fun things are great, but sometimes you got to look out for each other. We got to band together. So go show him some love on his YouTube channel. Like and share his video if you see this first, because that's super important. Show some love, show some support, let them know like, hey, you're not out here alone. We're supporting you. Spam Toei with his video because, man, somebody over there has to have a heart, right? They have to. It can't be pure greed. It can't be. Hell, spam YouTube as well because they really should help, because this is disgusting. This is happening on their platform. It's their system their broken system that's getting taken advantage of. So we all got to band together. We all got to work together. We all got to get it done. I will be talking to you guys again next Wednesday for the normal video, but this was just a special video that was coming out to close off on a positive note. Mark, you will be, if by some miracle you see this, you will be in my prayers. I honestly do believe everything's gonna work out great. You're handling it professionally, correctly, as you should. You're not lashing out and being a child about it. You're being respectful, even though you are completely in your right to be furious and angry. For everybody else, as far as this stuff goes, because it is a Legends channel after all, y'all do this. I keep looking out for everybody. Do this as much as possible before this Broly goes down, because you want to collect these coins. I don't know, I've never gone through this stuff, right? You want the Hoi Poi coins. These Legends Festival coins are awesome. Get your Chrono Crystals with those, which is great. But you want the Hoi Poi coins a lot because there's actually a chance of getting a 600. You know what? Let me just show you. There's a 600 LL Z power that you can get. Oh, and it took me to the festival one. And that stuff that we just saw there is also fantastic. So you want to go over here. And even though the chances are really low, this is nothing. I've already done 2K between the last two raids. I've gotten like 2,000 Hoi Boy coins, and I didn't get them. But look at this. Look at that. See that? Ain't that pretty? Ain't that pretty? Yeah? That's what we want, right? Increase your chances. There's no guarantee that you're going to get into the Hoi Boy coins. The rates are super, super low. But that's why you non-stop as long as you can, because I know, you know, y'all got school, y'all got activities, y'all got work, whatever the case may be. But if you can set aside time for yourself, like a day, day and a half of just straight up grinding this raid, I will be out here because I am nearly comatose. The only time I'm not gonna be out here carrying everybody is if I'm in the bathroom eating or just coughing up my other lung because I got one left, right? Just kidding, I'm okay. But yeah, just wanted to touch up on that. Even if you pull it once, keep going for it. You never know, you might get even more Z power. But that's it, y'all. Oh man, I did not expect it to be this long. I gotta go, you know, edit this up and clean it up. But yeah, much love to all of you. I hope everything is great. Hopefully we will have more positive news on Wednesday when I bust out the next video. Y'all let me know what you want down here because I'm terrible at PvP. But I was thinking about recording my PvP sessions and slowly getting better at it so y'all can grow with me. But it's gonna be difficult because commentary while being bad at PvP equals terrible PvP player. But yeah, much love, no stress, God bless.